for the real.
Only for the real.
Only for the real.
Only for the real. This is only for the real, man. You fake, man. Close your fucking ears, man.
Fake niggas close your ears, cause this is only for the real.
Lloyd, release the lions. The revolution is on. You're bridged.
You dead if you don't feel that.
Why? Only for the Real Radio, the Supreme Podcast, and thank you, because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're with me, Bundoza. Yes, sir. I appreciate that shit. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope podcast to listen to, but we back, man. We ain't gonna worry about what we missed and what we haven't missed. I've been missing you. Hopefully you've been missing me. So that's why we here today, man. You know how we kick off every episode of the Supreme Podcast. If you don't, now you do. We do that within the news, and the first topic of the night, cooning on the 4th of July. Cooning on the 4th of July. Everybody got the right to celebrate what they want to celebrate. And everybody got the right to do what they're going to do. That's the beauty of America. Everybody got opinions and escalades. Everybody got one. You know what I'm saying? But I thought this year, with the renewed, urgency of the Black Lives Matter movement and us being so aware now of all the things that are wrong. We can sit there and say that we weren't taught by the schools or our parents didn't have this knowledge and no one taught us. But nowadays, everybody got a social media. Everybody watches, I believe so. A majority of people have a social media. Majority of people watch, got a million Facebook friends, and they watch all the things that are transpiring throughout America. And our knowledge about what July 4th means to white America and its lesser means to the colored people in America, brown, black, and such. How the fuck did we go this year and do this? You know what I'm saying? It was so much pride on Juneteenth. Like, I felt like it was necessary to do something on Juneteenth to celebrate shit, like, just like you did it on the 4th. And when I woke up yesterday, I didn't feel that 4th vibe. I actually came out, did my thing with my OG. We kept working on doing the work we had to do. So when the night hit shit, I was in the crib. I'm like, man, I'm going to try my hardest not to do shit. And I think I succeeded. Like, I popped out. Niggas had weed. I went and smoked the weed. But it wasn't about the fireworks and the normal the jubilation that come with it. I had to sit that shit out. I wasn't going to go buy no outfit. I wasn't going to get fresh. I know the whole city up 10K. We ain't had to do it like that, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like, this is my personal opinion. You could do what you want to do, but if you was out there last night, the fireworks, you just spent some of that 10 bands on a nice kaboom. You did it on the Coon Act. I can understand you saying you didn't want the kids to miss out on something that was beautiful, but don't you think it might have been a little bit better if we tried to teach them something, some pride, some shit that, you know what I'm saying, something that means something, not worried about them missing having a little fun. I think we sacrificed that on Christmas when we lied to them about the meaning of that. They still get to open the gift, whether you believe in the story or not, because you don't want your kids to miss that. But our history has been covered up far too long, far too long for us to take that and just sit down. So I know usually I'm on a lighter note. I'm usually hee ha ha, and I wanted to try to add a little comedic relief into that, but something I believed in. Like, I can't believe niggas just abandon the Black Power movement for the cooning. For the fucking cooning. I'm lost. Moving on to the second topic of the night. Shout out to the whole city, because even though I didn't approve of what we were doing last night and why we were doing it, y'all did it big. You know what I'm saying? Niggas did it huge. That 10K lick came in handy, baby. I ain't seen the dirty nigga on the south side yet. You feel me? I'm in the game. Niggas without cars fly. The dirty hoes fly. Filthy niggas. The shooters fly. Shooters buying $750, $800 guns. You feel me? They got Glocks filled with cop killers. Yeah, everybody got new temp plates. They buying up all the lemons. And this ain't even wintertime, so your lemon gonna last you through the summer. See, like, a lot of niggas don't know you ain't never got no money in the summer to buy you a lemon, so you buy it in tax time, and then they can't endure a Chicago winter. The lemons gonna make it through the summer. It might not have no AC. Ain't gonna overeat in the summer. You good. You good. You ain't need no tires unless it's raining and shit. You gonna be cool. The 10K lick has taken over this. Every nigga up 10K. I ain't gonna talk about how you get up. None of that shit. That ain't none of my business. I don't care. But I know a lot of niggas with 10K. I seen niggas buying peas I ain't never seen buying peas. I just seen niggas in J's I ain't never seen had a pair of J's. I seen niggas having that ain't used to having, and I'm proud. I'm proud of niggas taking advantage of this beautiful time to be black in America. Get your 10K, man. Act a fool, man. Do what you need to do. Get out the house. You know what I'm saying? But keep ducking that Rona. Because she back out here, man, and niggas is still down. So be safe. Use your head. But use your head on that SBA shit to get that 10K, man. So shout out to y'all out there, everybody in the city, around the world, people of color that are up $10,000. And finally, the last topic of the night in the news. If you don't know, now you do. Man, fuck Kanye West, man. That nigga crazy, man. Now, you know, all of a sudden, niggas gonna be like, hey, he's still a black man. He needs a vote. He's gonna do his thing. If you don't know, Kanye last night made an announcement, and it seems that most Americans seem to take him serious, that he running for president. But this shit, if we have learned nothing, politics is a job, man, and that nigga ain't. He might not be fit for this one. So I would love. I probably do vote for Kanye. If Kanye make it on the ticket, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna vote for the nigga, but just because he Kanye West. Because I wasn't gonna vote whether it was Donald Trump or Joe Biden. You know, I crack a lot of Donald Trump jokes, and I be, oh yeah, Trump did this. I just couldn't see me clicking that box for bro, and I damn sure can't see me walking up there doing it for the Biden. So Kanye by default, I guess. Like and it was funny because the day before I just thought about it, like literally in my head, like there's no way I'm gonna go in a voter box and vote for neither one of these niggas. Like I understand the importance of the vote, but like when you put it in it's like picking the lesser of evil. Like I'm not gonna waste my gas money. Like fuck it. But Kanye making it interesting. A lot of niggas saying don't vote for him. He gonna split the vote. But like it ain't like we got a strong black candidate in there. Who fuck if you can't split the vote for? Like, you know, like I know motherfuckers saying, oh no, we don't need another 4 years of Donald Trump. But I really liking the way to America, the direction we moving in. Like niggas is bringing their hoods out the closet now. You know, you ain't got to hide your racist no more. And the president is applauding you. We talk about that way too much. Do not vote for Kanye West. Don't be no fucking idiot. Don't say we trying something. We did this with Donald Trump. You see where it's gotten us. I ain't saying it's all bad, but it ain't all good. You know what I'm saying? If you can ignore the fact that kids are in concentration camps and America's just in an overall fucked up place right now, besides the coronavirus, you take that out, then, you know what I'm saying, we still pretty fucked up. Well, let's not try to experiment in our presidential office again. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a motherfucker a little bit more experience in office next time. Somebody that's probably been a senator, at least a motherfucking alderman, at least. God damn, man. We got to stop playing with ourselves and playing with the things that we hold true and sacred in this country. And that's just me not on my high horse, just giving it to you how I view. If you don't know, now you do. That's the way I do things here on the Supreme Podcast. You got the first segment. I was in the news. Coming up, we're going to get into the perspective. My perspective of the evening is something special, something that touches me truly, deeply, to the heart. So it's going to be something that, you know what I'm saying, it might be I might get a little emotional in here. I might have to take the glasses off, man, because it's get deep here. Only for the real radio, baby.
Only for the real radio, man. If you ain't only for the real, you only for the fake, nigga. You a motherfucker op, fucker op.
You dead if you don't feel that.
Why? We're back now, only for the real radio, the Supreme Podcast. And we just did the in the news segment, so you already know we come with the topic of the night. And I renamed it, so we're just going to call it Perspective. When I ain't got the gang here with me, I'm not holding an interview, I'm just going to give you my perspective. When I was growing up, I used to love watching Fox News, the Channel 12 News, WFLD, whatever they call it. And Walter Jacobson, the little drunk nigga, he used to always on Thursday night get his own little segment. And he used to go crazy. It's called Perspective. And he'd talk about shit that I really didn't care about, but he cared so passionately that it made you kind of care. Like, man, he talked about parking tickets, all type of goofy ass shit as a kid. It really didn't resonate, but the passion he had for it made me like, all right, I want to do my own perspective when I ain't got my team. That's what I'm calling my shit. I don't know if Walter Jacobson did, but if he is, R.I.P. that man. You feel me? My perspective this week, August Alsina, an American hero. August Alsina, an American hero. August Alsina did something real great. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people cracking jokes on him. It is it's funny in ways, but to those who have lived through those situations, it's nothing funny about it. It's nothing funny about that. Brody is a hero for speaking up for the way these hoes dogged him. These hoes, hey. Mike Jones told us in these scandalous hoes, the same bitch that'll suck you up will fuck you up, bruh. He said this. He said, and niggas ain't listen. He didn't listen. Now, for those who don't know August Alsina, he had a little interview, I don't know with who. He was on a podcast. He was sitting on the couch. He on the blue couch. He talking about his new music, and I guess people don't really want to hear it. But he had, the most compelling story in his life is his relationship with Jada Pinkett-Smith. Now, a few years ago, they said he had a little altercation with Will Smith about, because he was doing his public grandstanding about his undying love for her on his Instagram stories and all the rest of that shit. I really don't care. Like, if I argue with nigga wife, I'm going to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was this deep. So last week, he came out and he talked about his relationship and how it was inappropriate, how it made him feel. Like, he said he had the blessing of Will Smith, you feel me, to have his woman, you feel me, to make her happy, whatever. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the dynamic of it, whatever, but that was his. That Jada Pinkett was bro meat, you feel me? But like all good things, it seems they must come to an end, you know what I'm saying, bro? He left nursing them wounds. He was young, 21, she up there in age, you feel me? Ja Rule, Vita put it on him, you feel me? And his young ass ain't know how to handle that. So he left scrambling because he thinking, you know what I'm saying, it's puppy love. He a plaything to her. It's a joke. It's a joke. And bro don't give a fuck. I mean, he couldn't give a fuck. She had niggas in his truck. How could he? All the women will use these young niggas for their sexual fantasies and not even recognize the hurt and the pain they inflicted on a sexual conquest. Now, I'm going to get too in-depth because it hurt. It's a place that I got to go that I can't go to. It'll probably bring me to tears. No cap. Bro, it's real life, though. It shit hurts. This shit hurt. These bitches, they get to telling you they love you. You feel me? They have your kids. They want you. You all there for them. Put it on them. You know what I'm saying? Every night they sucking you, letting the nigga come all over their chest and tongue. She was still young. He spared her because her children. You know what I'm saying? All that good shit. These bitches putting that on. You not knowing how to deal with that up here. You know what I'm saying? My old head tell me, like, Bundoza don't get too involved with these old bitches. It's a game. But you not ready for that. You not ready for that. No matter how mature, how much shit you done been through, you not ready for that. Unless this bitch a complete bird brain, her experience alone got you trumped. And she know every move and every cut before you make it. And she know how to keep you at bay and you know what I'm saying? Keep you at ease. Keep you, and even if that is something she wanted, that's something she wanted for the moment. It's something that she been wanting longer than you been alive. Come along, and, make her smile, put her back in her place. Where that leave you, young man? You got to think, because these bitches they thinking with this. That little pussy, they been getting that shit beat up so long, they don't think with that cat. And you young and you fresh out, you still wet. Bitch snatched me out my mama house. I'm my mama, baby. Took me I'm thinking I'm the man. Lying to me, telling me I'm the one like Osama. You hear me? Lying to me. And these bitches just gonna go back to their hood. Do you wrong? You out, look at Arkansas saying this nigga out with 4 different types of color hair. Bitches draw my man crazy. Fucking crazy. And for those that find humor, it is funny. It's funny because, you know, we can add humor to any situation and take the lightness in it. But emotions, they real. You know, no matter if you try to ignore the fact that if you can see the similarities in the situation you've been in, young women and men, emotions real. Whether you can hide them away and not have to deal with them in front of people, you can get through your day and you don't even address it. You know what I'm saying? You can go to sleep 6 days out of the week, no problems, 7 days out the week. But you know, one time a month it might get to you. That emotion is real. You can't bury it. You can't hide it. Somebody hurt you and you don't get the chance to, you know what I'm saying, address that with them, or you don't get the chance to remedy whatever happened in that situation that hurt you, male or female. You feel me? They say a man's supposed to suck it up. He's supposed to keep moving. But what a man's supposed to do when a woman of more wit, a woman of more strength mentally, not even physically, mentally, she defeated you. How do you go about that? You can't just suck that up because there's no way to deal with that. You got time don't heal that. It can't because you never addressed the problem. So for all those out there that's thinking it's funny what Alsina going through, you know, you take your time and you know, take the jokes a little lightly because it's a real situation. Whether you male or female, women, if a younger woman was to run around and say the same thing happened to her, we'd have a Me Too movement instantly. This nigga had a wife. He did this little girl like this and took her up on this thing, did her bogus, sent her back to the street. He going crazy now. She on cocaine, Xanax and X. You feel me? It wouldn't be the same joke. It'd be taken a little bit more seriously. And as a black man that has experienced these things, that went through the same things, like we should take a look and listen to what this man's saying. And the older women that find sexual power in, you know what I'm saying, sexualizing younger men. Not saying you're not an adult at 20, 19, 18, 21, but you're not old enough to deal with what a 34, 35, 40, 41-year-old woman has been through in her life. She carrying a different type of baggage. And for those women that bring that to a younger man and try to make it seem as if he can handle all that, he can't. I've been there, I couldn't. And ain't no shame in that shit. But stop doing that. You know, we don't speak up enough to what happened to black men. That's not fair. That's not cool at all. So like I said, I've seen it as much as funny as it may sound, as comedic as we can spin it. You got to support it in me, bro. I've been there. I know what it's like. I didn't have a red table talk to talk about the things that happen. But that's the beauty of having your own platform. Sometimes you take the time to address the things you take serious. And that's what we just did here with my perspective. Bundoza, here with you. And thank you. Because you could have been anywhere in the world. Chill with me. And I appreciate that shit. This has been Only for the Real Radio. When we come back, you already know what time it is. It's time for them 4 useless facts. Only for the Real Radio. Baby.
Even though her lover's old, she's got love for me, oh, but she still belongs to someone else. I wish I never met her at all. Oh, I wouldn't hurt so much inside. Oh, I wouldn't feel this pain if I never met her. Oh yeah, oh, wish I never.
What up, man? It's your boy Gene. Stay humble entertainment. The bigs, you already know, we rocking with our niggas Only for the Real Radio. You feel me?
Wow. So information, I don't know who the fuck is racing because we at the finish line with the flag waving. It's Only for the Real Radio, the Spring Podcast. I hope you've enjoyed being here with me. I've enjoyed doing it with you. You know, it might have been short, but wasn't it satisfying? And before we get out here, you know how we do. Gotta give y'all something that food for thought. Whether it's 0 calories, 1,000 calories. 4 useless facts, though. So the first useless fact this week. There are libraries around the world where you can check out humans as living books and listen to their stories. First useless fact this week. Now, the second useless fact. Rolls-Royce uses leather from 13 to 15 bulls per car raised in cold climates to prevent marks from insect bites. Cows aren't used because they might have stretch marks from pregnancy. It take 13 to 15 bulls, goddammit, to make a Rolls-Royce. I got to have that. I'm having one. 13 to 15 bulls, 700 horses. You hear me? Third useless fact this week. It is a tradition. It is a tradition for officers to visit Fran Hampton's Louisiana grave and to shoot it up. That's just so beyond fucked up, man. You need security by the grave so you can rest in peace, free Kodak, man. And the fourth, the final useless fact this week. The mountain chicken is one of the largest frogs in the world. It's named after chicken because the similarities in taste. So there's a mountain chicken that is a frog that's only named after the chicken because they are similar in taste. I don't know where you can learn this type of shit at. I don't know. If you know a nigga doing this type of shit, take me to him. Until we meet again next week. You already know how we do here, Only for the Real Radio, the Supreme Podcast. Show love to your enemies. Why? Because it hurts them more. Peace out.
Lloyd, release the lions. The revolution is on. Your bridge.
You dead if you don't feel that. You dead if you don't feel that.
Only for the real radio, man. If you ain't only for the real, you only for the fake, nigga. You a motherfucker op, fucker op.